Welcome to Stony Mountain Farm. This is our little slice of heaven. My husband and I started this farm about 10 years ago. We try very hard to let nature tell us what this farm needs daily. And she does. She will if you listen to her. Morning starts at 6 a.m. We get up, which really isn't early for most people. And we get up and we care for the sheep first thing. We have chickens to feed, water to take care of. We go and we work on fences, we work on the pastures. We do other things during the day with the tractor. We make sure our soils are healthy and we're planting good grasses, things like that. And then back to the sheep again. That's how our evening ends. And we usually end with a beautiful sunset and our beautiful sheep. And so for those who say it's a hard life, we disagree. It's a beautiful life.
Matt came to us a year and a half ago with the idea of creating a barn to bed scenario, and he wanted natural materials. We went out and we investigated and we said, okay, exactly how can we do natural and do it right and comply to the word natural?
We talk about within our eating habits and our buying habits this premise of farm to table. We've taken it one step further. We believe it's farm to bedroom. We really believe that having a luxury product, a high quality product, a handmade product, is as important to sleep on as knowing where your food comes from.
We went out and we sourced sheep farms around our area locally.
Okay, hey girls. How's everybody this morning? These are all Dorsets. The breed is Dorset. They've got a beautiful downy wool. And we also have Navajo Churros and Corriedales. We started with the Navajos. They're a very small breed of sheep. They grow slow and they grow small. But we found they offer a very beautiful wool. We're excited to be able to help revive the breed. We try to grow our flock a little every year. The farm has a lot of history. It's got a lot of soul.
We know the farmers. It's very important when we talk about sourcing, we talk about the relationships. It's important that they embody this premise of natural, that they do their best to be as natural a manufacturer or a grower as possible as we do, as we put our sweat and our tears into the process as well.
We care for these sheep humanely. We love them, we name them. They all have identities.
These sheep on all these farms are being fed natural grains. They're not having steroids put into them. They're being hand sheared instead of electronically sheared. They're treated in a very, very humane way, and they're healthier sheep producing healthier wool.
You just look around this farm, you can see I'm having a new love affair with weeds because I will not use chemicals here. You have to have good karma. And it starts from the ground up. And so people are interested now, they're starting to become aware that our food comes from suspect places and we really don't even know what's in it anymore. And so I think it's started with that. Now it's moved to our fibers and our environments. And we can't be any different there. I mean, if people realized how animals are treated and how their fibers are getting to them, they would all change their ways and say that this has got to happen in my sofa and my mattress too. I mean, I think all of us would sleep better if we knew that we had sheep that were healthy providing the wool. We have about 50 or 60 sheep right in this barn. We have several other pastures where we keep sheep too, but this is our mothers and lambs. Normally in a sheep operation, they wean the lambs. We kind of like to let Mother Nature do what she does best, and so we think the mothers know instinctively what to do. And for that, we have a great crop of lambs every year. Their health is very important to us. That's what we work for every day, because we know that healthy sheep have healthy wool. And we love the fact that on our farm, our sheep have an identity. We kind of know each of their personalities, and some of them we can hug on, some of them like to still remain anonymous. We don't use anything synthetic because that's the health of our pastures and the health of our grass, and that's what helps these girls be healthy, all our sheep be healthy. But it's always our motto to sort of let Mother Nature be our guide here.
The whole purpose for natural is to get the chemicals out of the product, not to expose the consumer to possible carcinogens and other things that will affect their allergies. So this is a wool that has been very, very special kind of wool. These animals have been treated very humanely. There is no chemicals involved in the way that they were brought up, the way they've been treated.
You can't have beautiful wool if you don't take good care of your sheep. This is a Corriedale. This is Corriedale wool, and it's got a beautiful crimp, which is the waviness, and the staple length is just perfect for what anyone would want. It's several inches long, so you can do many things with it. And this, we also have something that's called a snap test, and you take the wool and you can hear it snap in your ear. That means there are no breaks, and this is beautiful wool. We shear, we have a few sheep that need it twice a year, but most of them we shear once a year. We just take clippers basically, and just like you would a haircut. It just has to be handled well, and we keep it so that it can breathe and not get exposure to too much heat. Those kind of things all hurt the wool. I think it's good karma. I think if you have healthy materials that are in your environment and in your home, if what you're sleeping on or living on is from something that's had a very healthy, happy life, then you'll have a healthy, happy sleep. They are animals, but they have hearts and souls too. We love them. They entertain us, they sustain us, we owe them a lot. We're learning more and more about how chemicals aren't healthy for us. And so if the sources of our fibers or our food are coming from places where chemicals are used or where there is no identity to the animals and it's just a commodity type operation, then how can it come full circle back to our products? We all have a reason to be conscious, first of all, of what's in our environment, but we have a reason to put our head on our pillow at night with a good conscience. This farm just makes me proud all the time because I feel like we're really able to make a difference. And you know, that's all I ever wanted. And that's, it just makes you feel great when you know it's working.